Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, this is take two. The first one I was just babbling a lot. Okay, we're going to do a reading today, of course. I'm not sure what kind of reading it's going to be, so let's just leave it there rather than trying to explain stuff that I don't actually know about yet. Okay, I've got the affirmators. I want to see where the Divine Masculine's at and where the Divine Feminine's at. I thought it would be quite good to delve in to see how they're kind of viewing each other at the moment. So I think we might do that. I felt a bit sniffly before I've come on. A bit of a runny nose. I've got a bit of the hiccups. Okay, who's going first? I think it's the Divine Masculine. You've got two bonus cards here. Let me just get some cards for the other side. You've got two bonus cards. Communication and spontaneity. Divine Masculine. Wonder how the other person's feeling. Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling. Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Interesting thing, as I said, I felt like I was going to have a look and see what's kind of going on with each other. Okay. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will just make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism. Okay, spontaneity. Do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest calibre? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. So buckle up, Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional and underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions in space-time and after-hour hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singer's mullet. There's a pretty good chance your name is not Charlie. Right, okay, so in the beginning of my last little video that was on for about an hour, it wasn't on for an hour and a half, about a minute and a half, I was trying to say how divine is kind of prompting me to kind of, you can ask questions. So it's more, what is they're letting you know basically what's going on. There's nothing off limits that you can't ask. And as Divine Feminines, we don't really delve, or we don't like to ask what's kind of going on with our Divine Masculine. But it's really important that we know what's going on. And vice versa with the Divine Masculine. So, wonder how the other person's feeling, ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling, tell them. And then we've got, this is rather spontaneous, doing this. Okay, a bit of spontaneity then. Let's have a look on this side. Inspiration. There is a voice of inspiration within me. Right now it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be a flawless speech, voiced by James L. Jones through a megaphone with lots of applause. I feel that this is actually the Divine Feminine. I might sneeze. Okay, this is the Divine Feminine inside the Divine Masculine's mind. Oh, excuse me. Bless me. Okay. Oh. When you sneeze, you let spirit out. Who's inside your mind, Divine Masculine? Now, we could look at this as actually being the Divine Feminine, and that's like what you're thinking, your counterpart is speaking. Or they're rehearsing the speech within their mind. It's something to do with this communication here. And we've got Divine Feminine, get centered, and forgiveness. So your bonus card is forgiveness. It says, congratulations, you're being given one of the most powerful superpowers there is. Woohoo! Forgiveness. Imagine that you've been bitten by a radioactive forgiver. The point is, you suddenly have the ability to forgive people for their flaws, their bad days, their unkind moments, and their mistakes. And the best thing about forgiveness is that you can apply it to yourself too. Have fun wielding your new power. But remember, With great forgiveness comes great inner peace. That's beautiful. So, Divine Feminine, you're an inspiration to the Divine Masculine. Okay? Forgiveness here. You have this forgiving energy around you, which means you're very much centered. You need to stay centered though. When it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of a favourite animal. What we're going to choose today? A bear, okay. Holding a magic wand. And he's flying through space on a wardrobe. The bear, the witch and the wardrobe. Okay. Not the lion, the witch and the wardrobe. The bear, the witch and the wardrobe. What's the energy between the two of you? Oh, perfect. I am a rare and precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. My ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free-flowing. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. And to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she may be paraphrasing Rumi right now. Maybe. Okay, so we've got a bit of a theme going on here. The Divine Masculine, what's this underneath here? Gratitude. The Divine Masculine is feeling appreciative for you, Divine Feminine. Today I am grateful for all of the little things. Even when the big things suck, there are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music, and the fact that humans invented an internet and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, capitalised. Quite a few capitals there. Using fingers and thumbs to do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. I feel this is very much about following the Divine Feminine, observing her being, let's not say addicted, but addicted to personal development. That's not a bad thing to be addicted to personal development. And how is the Divine Masculine personally developing? Through the Divine Feminine. It's an ideal partnership here, guys. Okay. The Tarot Mucha. Still something about it being in his kiss. It's in his kiss. That's where it is. Oh yeah. Okay. Divine Masculine. Come on. What's going on? Wonder how that other person's feeling. Ask them. Divine Masculine, do you want to ask the Divine Feminine how she's feeling? Let's do it. Divine Feminine, how are you feeling? The Divine Masculine would like to know. The Divine Feminine feels as if she's on the right side of justice now. Her karma's been complete. She's understanding that you need to work on this forgiveness. She's balanced, okay? So she's paid all her karmic debt. She's on the right side of justice now, karma. Things are very balanced for the Divine Feminine, and she knows that everything is always working out for the two of you. Not just herself. She understands everything's always working out for her, but also she's extending that energy, being that inspiration to you. Everything's always working out for you, Divine Masculine. Do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest calibre? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes, so buckle up, Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional and underrated. Here you are. This is how she's viewing you as the Divine Masculine, is that until you've cleared your karma, the Hierophant's not going to let you past. So you're working on this forgiveness that the Divine Feminine's managed to find within. She has great inner peace. It says, remember, with great forgiveness comes great inner peace. I was feeling then as if maybe you as a Divine Masculine felt that the Divine Feminine was better off without you. Maybe because she seems so peaceful, and that's not the case. It's just all is forgiven. She's moved on. Let go of the past. Okay, so it does look like it's you. But she's not saying that you need to pray for forgiveness, but let's find out a bit more. You have to forgive yourself first. That's what she's saying. It's in brackets here, I believe. The point is, you suddenly have the ability to forgive people for their flaws, their bad days, their unkind moments, and their mistakes. And the best thing about forgiveness is that you can apply it to yourself. And that's what you need to apply to yourself, Divine Masculine. There you are. They know that you'll get there, Divine Masculine. They know you have all this love inside of you. And that love has kind of upheavaled your life. They know that you're the champion. You'll come through. Wow, that's what your Divine Feminine is thinking. Bottom of the deck. She's just leading the way. She's just carrying on, doing her side of the business. Okay. You need to get through this. Self-forgiveness. Okay, what was the next question then? Wish they knew how you were feeling. Tell them. Let's tell the Divine Feminine then. How are you feeling, Divine Masculine? It says, speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. Because if you don't, assumptions will be made and they'll just make asses of everyone. Okay, Divine Masculine, you want to tell the Divine Feminine how you're feeling. You wish that she knew. Here's your opportunity. How are you feeling? You're feeling like a coward. Is that why we didn't have the lion and we had the bear? It's like you want to run away. So you do understand that here you are. It's the deceitful, envious card here. So it's like you're preoccupying yourself. That's what you wish for your Divine Feminine to know. That you know that you're a coward and that you just want to run around. Run around. Are you just running around like a headless chicken? And you need to stabilise yourself and stand your ground. So you're definitely, because you're looking over your shoulder, so you're having a look at your own behaviour. You want the Divine Feminine to know that you're getting stronger. You're learning to stand up for yourself. Now, what's this messages that are coming in? Lots of things are happening behind the Divine Feminine's back that she's not aware of, and that she's going to be shocked. We've got the spontaneity here. Things happening quickly. You're about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions in space-time and after-hours hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singer's mullet. Sign synchronization. So I believe that you're sending signs through music to your Divine Feminine. So for her to listen out to that. Okay, songs. Lots going on behind the scenes. I feel like the Divine Masculine's learning to say more yes to him and being more spontaneous. I feel like he turns up here and ta-da! Here he is, all matured, okay? Perfect for your cheese. So, I don't know what it says on here. I don't think we can really see. Would you like to dance with me? And he also knows that you've been waiting, Divine Feminine. I feel like you won't have to wait for too long. I feel the winds of change is here. It's coming. He knows it's coming. And he knows that you've been waiting a while and that you're not impressed. But you have the forgiveness here, so this is what he's feeling. You're balanced. Okay. He knows that you're balanced in your feminine, masculine energy. It's him that's going to kind of step up. Have a really good look at himself. Okay. So, Divine Feminine. You wonder how that other person's feeling. We'll ask them. We've just done that, but we'll do it again. Divine Masculine. How are you feeling about the Divine Feminine? It's a childhood sweetheart, childhood love. He misses the Divine Feminine. He misses you, Divine Feminine. He misses your talking, like the childlike kind of discussions you had. There's quite a yearning here for your stories. Okay. He's just thinking about you all the time, Divine Feminine. Even when he's at work, all the time. More when he's at work. And he's kind of left to his own devices and he's trying to crack on with work. All he's feeling and thinking about is memories of love. How the two of you look together. I feel as if, look, it feels like you're both hiding. There's the troops coming in here. There's this energy of actually someone understanding your connection. Unless this is the Divine Masculine, like getting down to have a look more closely at the connection. Why you feel like you're the kind of same. Two naughty little kids here, mischievous kids. Trying to hide here from the greyness of life. There's definitely something about feeling bored. Missing you, Divine Feminine. Bored with life. The Two of Cups are behind. He's looking at life in a very dissatisfied way. It's kind of like, I'm not really impressed with any of this. So I feel like just normal media, social media, all a bit boring. There's not much going on. Emotional loss here, looking at our sad world. And then he has the Divine Feminine here with her like newspaper. I'd rather listen to her news, which will be, you know, the downloads, spiritual talk. So he's missing this. Here he is. Thinking, daydreaming. Away, like his head's in the clouds, look. I feel like he's trying to cover it up. What's he trying to cover up? Look. Well, seeing as we have the Knights of, sorry, they're both pages. The page of, what's he thinking about? It's like, what's he covering up? Looks a bit like near the, I just wondered whether or not, what's he trying to hide? And we have like a penis-looking wand here. Feeling very turned on. And trying not to show it, but he's like lost. He's got his head in the clouds. Okay. All the time. Let's have a look. I'm actually going to pull an affirmator card. Clarity. That's what he's looking for. Clarity. Stopping to listen to my inner self. I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar. Wow, there you are. That's the intuition card, okay? Listening to your intuition. A sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar. Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. And the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or compost heap. if your mental chatter happens to be organic. Not sure you care. You just want to chuck it in the trash, in the garbage. Wow. Clarity. Lots of thinking. One more? Oh, two more. Okay. Everyone's a teacher. Everyone I cross paths with, I'll read that one in a moment. Everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The ones who give me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends. That's you, Divine Feminine. Unless, because I picked up maybe meeting someone who could understand this connection. So maybe someone who's in the same situation. Okay. The ones who give me the hard lessons I sometimes call a-holes. Not impressed. Find it hard to like kind of disguise it as well from the face and the body language. Not impressed. They've chosen a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So today I'm thanking all the arseholes. Thank you, arseholes, for playing a part in making me a better person. Seeing the beauty of the Divine Feminine here. That's what's going on with the Divine Masculine. Worthiness, Divine Masculine. I am worthy of the ultimate happiness. I deserve and accept it. And damn it, I'm not going to feel guilty about it when I get it. Good for you. Got cream. Cat that got the cream. I am worthy of the ultimate happiness. I deserve and accept it. And damn it, I'm not going to feel guilty about it when I get it. Guilt is not invited to my happiness party. I won't even tell him where it is. If he asks about it, I'll be like, no, I think you're thinking of someone else. And then I'll run away very quickly. Good for you, Divine Masculine. You're like a prisoner here. You're breaking free. Wow. Okay, so wish they knew how you were feeling, Divine Feminine. Here's your chance. Are we gonna? No, we're gonna leave them ones out. Okay. Tell the Divine Masculine how you're feeling. If you want to book in a reading like this, where I'm allowed to delve deeper, it seems that the readings are naturally progressing that way. I was a bit like, oh, okay, we're allowed to ask. Seriously, it's like, and Divine Feminines, they feel like it's intruding to use tarot in that way, where you this needing to know. There's a difference to needing to know and wanting to know. It's a bit of both. We know the Divine Feminine wants to know what's going on, but she's learnt to kind of deal with, she doesn't need to know. Sometimes you need to know some stuff. What's this I'm pulling here? Wish they knew how you were feeling. Tell them. Come on, Divine Feminine, it's your time. Queen of Swords, you're tired of waiting. Okay. You've said all that you've needed to say. So it's like you're kind of sitting here. I feel like it's the maypole. Like she has all the ribbons, and it's kind of like about this energetic dance that's going on. So she can feel, okay, the energetic dance. She knows it's getting close. There's not really much more she can actually tell you. You've got to kind of work it out now yourself. She's in the world here, waiting. So she is through. It's like and she's waiting on the other side. There's like a portal here, or the mirror, or you can maybe have a look. It's like she's looking through the mirror at you, kind of going, I know he's coming. I can feel it. I've seen the signs. It's like, is he there yet? All covered up just in case, you know. gets exposed. So it's a bit of a sneakiness here, because I felt like with the Divine Masculine, you're pushing against the veil, kind of looking for the Divine Feminine. The cards picked up the other day, and like you were on the floor kind of picking up the veil, trying to look underneath to see what was going on. And like yesterday's energy kind of picked up that you were like actually like there with the veil, and you're like pushing it, and your face is kind of coming through. So interesting. Divine Feminine sitting pretty. Okay. It doesn't look like she's going to, it feels like she's got a lot of patience. Doesn't feel like she's about to, should we say, lose her rag. I don't know why I said that, and I don't know if that has anything to do with like the ball and the red rag, but it doesn't feel like she's going to lose her temper. So she's not like a raging bull. I actually feel is that the Divine Feminine saying here, you know she's not going to. Like, that's your fear. And there's this kind of, in the past story about you wanting to be forgiven. Like, you're like begging for forgiveness. And she's like, that's not necessary. I'm not going to lose my temper. I'm going to be understandable. I'm going to be understandable. I'm going to be understanding. And she's going to be understandable. So you're going to, it's like Divine Masculine. If you choose to speak to the Divine Feminine, it has to be your choice. You are going to understand what she's saying. It's like you've evolved enough to comprehend. She said all that she can say. Okay, like now you've got to figure out the rest, and it's you that needs to come, your communication army, and ask questions. And you're going to understand a lot. She's going to be more understandable. But she's understanding. Understanding. That's interesting, because I picked up that there were kind of like literal blades here, and I felt it was like she was protecting herself from like being fooled. Okay, and this here is peeking for the Divine Masculine, but I felt she was covered up just in case it wasn't him, and like it was like a stand-in that was coming. So she's not too sure. It's like she's really wanting it to be her Divine Masculine, but she's not sure whether or not you've done the work, whether you've woken up, whether you're just on completely different paths, and it's the Divine Feminine that's gone through the ascension and you haven't. And she understands that the Divine will send a stand-in if they need to. It'll be like someone with your soul essence. That is possible. For kind of your energy and the beautiful parts, the soul connection within you would just kind of flow into another person. The ideal partnership's being sent, but the Divine Feminine's kind of like a bit covered up, because with her true Divine Masculine, who she knows to be her true Divine Masculine, she will be open with. But just in case it's like a stand-in, she's still kind of keeping herself a bit covered. It's a bit of a different dynamic then, if that were to happen and the stand-in was sent. She will be sent to Divine Masculine. It's just going to take uncovering that connection to understand whether or not it's a true connection, whether it's another karmic cycle. So it's kind of like she can deal with you, Divine Masculine, and that's who she's really looking at. I feel very much about you understanding some things regarding the connection and how it works. Okay, we're getting another one. Let's get another one. Because there was the energy as soon as I pulled the cards over, it was like she's tired of waiting. She's a lady, and she's a lady in waiting, and she's waiting for a Divine Masculine. It looks like that ideal partnership will show up. There's a leap of faith, so the Divine Feminine is very much prepared to go in the direction that she's kind of drawn to go into. There's something very much about her just waiting. It's like her energy's just lingering. I want to say in hopes that, you've done your work. But she's ready to take that leap of faith. So she's not holding herself back from a divine connection. It's just if it is a standing, a standing. I don't think she's just looking for like an extra or a standing, you know, just until you kind of sort yourself out. I feel that this is going to be like a natural, like a step in a natural energy. She'll meet the right match energetically. And then that will click with her. So I don't feel she's just looking for, you know, a part-time relationship or something to just pass the time. Interesting. Not looking for something past the time. This has to be someone who is mentally in touch with their spirituality. Okay. I've got a really itchy back. Yeah, the Divine Feminine here. This is actually the Divine Masculine's card here, the Nine of Cups. But it looks like it's a feminine. The Divine Feminine, and she's waiting. She's waiting for the suitor to appear. And she knows that he will, and she's kind of prepared. She's just not sure whether it's who it is. And she's curious here. Let's so you want to know how the Divine Feminine's feeling? There you go. Divine Feminine, let's have an affirmator. Courage. Yeah, I feel like she just actually wants someone who isn't scared, who is courageous, who is proud to have her as their partner. They look at the partnership as being ideal, which would be ideal, wouldn't it? Someone that sees her worth. Courage. No one is fearless, no one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. She's not scared to take that leap of faith. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk right up to that fear and kick it in the nuts, then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. It's too funny. Okay. What I'm picking up here is she's not going to be scared, okay, of suitors. But anyone that kind of tries their luck, okay, they're not a divine masculine status. It looks like, you know, strong chance she'd just kick him in the nuts and just kind of leg it and be gone. Because this is about someone that's up with the times, okay, our what? Our evolving universe. My courage allows me to walk right up to that fear and kick it in the nuts, then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. Now, the interesting thing is that all the time that the Divine Feminine doesn't have her counterpart beside her, okay, like that you can see in the physical, this will keep continuing because people are going to want to, you know, they feel that they're suited to her. I mean, she's a Divine Feminine. She's going to be very alluring and attracted to all men, really. They would all like someone like her. And there is someone like her out there for them if they've done the work. So there is kind of like this leering energy of others wanting to get to the Divine Feminine. She's going to have to sift through them and see, you know, whether or not to turn everyone away so quickly. It's like not to run away from it because she's got her heart set on one person. This is like, I think she's sensible enough to know she needs to delve a little bit deeper into these approaches. That might be good, the approach. But she sees through any lies, deceit, shadiness. Okay. And when it says, and then I'll quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. And that's the thing, is she has no one to defend her or to stick up for her or to speak for her. She's doing it all herself. So, well done you, Divine Feminine. Little Miss Mighty Mouse on her own. Wonder. It's a wonderful thing to be in a state of wonder. And when I'm a good audience to my life becomes better and better theatre. So the Divine Feminine, she can handle this, okay? Finding it quite amusing. But being very... She is very protective. She is very protective. She's very protected. Okay. When something delightful happens, I shout encore and be tickled when it happens again. When something maddening happens, I can laugh it off. Either way, I'm glad I got a ticket to the show. Like 3D glasses here. So it's like the divine feminines. Okay, they're all kind of like, what's going on out there? Okay, who's coming? So, it's amusing. It is when you're clued up. Very interesting reading. And I feel that that is that. I'm going to get a journey of love. So if you would like a reading like this, email me. £25. Let's have a half an hour reading. I'm not sure what style I'll use. It doesn't really matter. I would just delve into... You can ask up to 3 questions if you like. Doesn't bother me. It's easier if I can direct it. I normally just let the cards tell me what we need to hear, that it's... or see that it's 11:11. That's what I can see. And so, ask away. I felt like I'm getting 2. I feel that's for the masculines. Oh, okay. Divine Feminine, you're going first, I believe. Heart of the moment. Boom, 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 boom. You can feel it coursing through the veins. Look at through all of us as a collective. Look at those figures there. That's a beautiful card. Look at it. That feels like the heart of the earth. In the core of the earth. Card number 16. You are entering a time in your life where past and future are colliding. In this present moment, you have a powerful opportunity to decide how you wish to continue in a certain pattern of relating or not. This may mean leaving a relationship or starting a new one. But even if you cannot yet make that decision with peace in your heart, you can still partake of the heart of this moment and decide how you shall choose to be. Will you speak? Will you choose to let go of shame and criticism, of judgment and anxiety, of loss and despair, and just be with your own heart now? Sounds good to me. Will you choose in this moment to trust yourself? Even if that trust says you have to wait a while longer before you can make a more long-term decision. This is a time when you can alter your future, stepping into relationship with another, with the divine, with yourself in a new way. Even the smallest choice for love is a step in the best direction. You have the heart of the divine within you. It's not too hard for you to choose love. Let go of the people who want you to choose jealousy or fear or doubt. Their games are not nearly as fun. Choose love, and who knows? Who knows? Maybe they'll join your party instead. This oracle brings you a message. You are in a transition zone in your life and relationships. It is one moment that will manifest as many opportunities, where one choice will open up many pathways to fulfillment for you. We always have the chance to create our future with our present choices, but at this time, you are in an especially fertile karmic period, having just came out of a cycle of learning and about to enter into a new cycle. This is a time to be willing to take a chance or a risk to be happy within yourself, no matter what is going on around you. Your life is about to take a karmic turn, and you can feel peace in that knowing. Okay, here's the poem. Love provides the opportunity to express the core essence of our very nature. It touches us at a level of feeling beyond the human norm and renders our beings incapable of a feeling with greater depth or wonder. Love is the fabric of life. It is the substance that holds it all together and the magic that opens the unknown. It is the quality that speaks to our soul, that opens our heart, that excites our spirit, and allows us in its presence to become something greater than ourselves, something more than we are alone. Let's have a look at what you got, Divine Masculine. Acceptance. 55. Okay. A little short message for you. Someone looking here in the background, watching over you. Whilst you do this, Divine Masculine, you have offered yourself, asked to be of service to the greater good, created something that you want to contribute towards a healing of our world, and your offer has been gratefully accepted by the divine. Know this and be at peace. This oracle brings you a message. You are completely received, accepted by the divine, just as you are. There is nothing to change, just you to be. You have made an offering of a prayer, a sacrifice of an attachment, and a giving of a desire to be of service, to make a contribution to the world, and your offer is joyfully being transformed into the seeds of how this can best be. Your next step is about to begin. Let's do the poem. Shall we find some sunshine amongst the cloudy days, a gentle touch that softly warms and leads us on our way, past stately oaks and candles glow, and places we've never been, a friend to share the memories before it's home again. Very interesting, because I felt like the Divine Masculine, that you've actually found someone to share your sweet memories of your Divine Feminine with. It's like you're comparing your partnerships, your ideal partnerships with each other. That's beautiful. We're going to leave it there. We'll look at the bottom of the deck and read a combined message from the Journey of Love. Devotion to the small, 32. These seeds here, Divine Feminine's been planting. 32. She bows, she honours growth, she sees that within the smallest flower there is the teaching of the earth, the gospel of Gaia, the mystery of life demonstrated. She recognises that she too is of nature, subject to the mysteries of growth and life, that in honouring nature and taking pleasure in life, she opens her heart to allow great creation to happen through her. This is the feminine wisdom, alive in men and women with open hearts. There is an innate wisdom within you that understands this devotion to the Earth Mother as an important step in fulfilling now. Doesn't say that, in fulfilling now. There is an innate wisdom within you that understands this devotion to the Earth Mother as an important step in fulfilling your spiritual destiny on this planet. She is speaking to you now, letting you know that there is a small change happening, something that is growing within you that you may recognise but not think is so important. Yet she tells you now that it is very significant. Soon you will see that what you thought was a seed to yield a single flower is actually blossoming into a lush garden of manifestation. Gratitude and love for the small changes happening are leading you into fullness that you can only dream of. Enjoy. Divine Feminine, I feel that this is for you, okay? The message of this oracle for you is that your blossoming is occurring now, and the Earth Mother has gratitude for your presence within her being, for the work you are doing to help other human beings. She asks for you to surrender any concern you have to her, to let her creative power continue to gently guide you into your rightful place in the world, that you may shine as you were born to do in service to the evolution of this planet. She is helping you now. Trust her. Yes, I agree, Divine Masculine. It was for you as well. It did say about whether or not, it didn't matter whether you was male or female. It's to those who have an open heart, I believe. This is the feminine wisdom alive in men and women with open hearts. Don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. Okay, let's go. Happy Tuesday, guys. And I will catch up with you soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.